Even the supercomputer wants your DNA. Take that.
And here we are with Imperfect Cell. Unfortunately, there will be no Semi-Perfect Cell because, while Semi-Perfect Cell is a fightable NPC, you cannot actually use him. And it's probably better he wasn't a playable character considering his moveset. Anyways, with any further ado, this is Semi-Perfect Cell. Imperfect Cell. Well, first off, what do we have to go over? Well, for one, Cell's one of the few characters that actually has a different grab depending on if you're on the ground or in the air. And the only other character that have this is Kefla, by the way. Anywho, his basic strings, his heavy and lights are perfectly fine. I like that it includes part of his tail as a weapon, instead of it just being for absorbing energy. I like that Universe really did that. Because I've always thought that it can be used as a nice little, bashing or even quick stab weapon. And the game pretty much does that here. His combos all feel very nimble and kind of I don't know how to describe it, but Cicada Cell-like. These kind of distinctly feel like Cell, and I do like them. There's nothing wrong here. His grab is okay. His ground grab is just a punch, is a blow into a slam, and then the one is just a slam. They're alright. I do wish that they gave him his, punch that he does to Piccolo during the gotcha, or now it's known as, Meizemi Bullet. Meizemi Bullet is also called gotcha. I wish his grab was a punch from Meizemi Bullet, because he punches Piccolo, picks up, and then blasts him. But it's fine. The Circle Disc, it's a move that I think he uses. He uses it a lot in perfect form. Personally, I would have much rather him have the yellow Hyper Rush he has in Raging Blast 2, where he rushes towards the opponent and rams into them. I think it would be cool to have a move like that. But, again, the Circle Disc fits. So there's nothing wrong here. He uses it and knows it, so there's nothing wrong with it being here. Kamehameha. Again, Cell uses the Kamehameha in this form, and it's kind of an iconic thing, so it works. Solar Flare. Cell uses Solar Flare a lot when Imperfect, so it's also perfectly fine here too. Life Absorb is one of Cell's only unique moves, and he drains your health, and you get health back. It's a really good move against your opponent, and again, it's freaking Cell. It is the de facto Cell special, so how can you say no to it? Full Power Energy Wave, I feel like it's completely unneeded. Cell uses Special Beam Cannon in this form, if I recall correctly. So he should have had it as an ultimate here. There wasn't really much of a reason to not give it to him. Now, Meizemi Bullet / Gotcha. I like the charge up where he flies towards the opponent, but the sound effects make me think that he's getting he's stabbing them with the tail, pulling them forward, and then blasting them when that's not the case. This game totally omits the punch, and the punch should have been here. The punch should send them flying, and then you fly up to them, grab them, and then blast them. For what it's worth, I still like the ultimate. It does nuts damage, and yeah, it's not as violent as the one from Version Blast 2 where you literally blast through your opponent. This one's a huge blast that completely covers their body, though, so it's fun to use against huge opponents. It's a good ultimate, and honestly, this is better than just giving him a super version of Life Absorb. It's still at least in the top 30 favorite strike ultimates of this game. I like that the blast is green, and I like that they look really limp in Cell's arms, and it feels like he's dropping a ragdoll when he does drop them down. Super flint or super backflip, I don't care about. Cell does a lot of backflips. I do think maybe giving him Rising Vanish probably would have been a better use of this, just saying, because he does a lot of teleportation, but this is also feels very nimble, very Imperfect Cell-like, so it's fine. Cell overall, this former Cell had a couple of things that could have made him a little bit more unique, especially when more presets would have been concerned, but I'd still give him an A. I think he's an A character. Not as good as his Racing Blast 2 variant, but I think he's better than the Sparking Zero variant, and that's saying a lot, because usually Xenoverse loses to Sparking Zero.